The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 20. Jones looking to throw right away. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give him 12 yards on that. Fred shut it downs. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now Jones is going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On 1st down, Jones. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Bullock's kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
And they'll be led out by the 2nd overall pick from BYU, now in his 2nd season, Zach Wilson.
To throw is Wilson on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Here's Wilson. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
On third down, Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson, and he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Running right, here's Sanders. And a short gain down to about the 33. The numbers for Sanders last week, 17 carries, 89 yards. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first.
Touchdown, Bears! C.J. Uzomah, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded right around the 8. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. again, he'll drop to throw.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. It's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Wilson's throw taken in by London. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Bears at 2-6 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Wilson to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
He's got his man, London, right side. Touchdown! Drake London from 4 yards out.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that lines up a 7-play drive all total.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones finding Bourne here over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're trying to get back on track. They had the loss last week to the Dallas Cowboys. The good news, they've got the lead right now. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have the Bears first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Wilson. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the counter now, it's Sanders. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Slot man moves right. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bears. Tim Patrick from 6 yards away. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, magical spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Desmond King picks it, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Jones. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Jones is going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball.
Touchdown